Malaysia Perlis. Program Coordinator Dr. Salimah Alias, as a coordinator of Quality Management and Industrial Networking, Faculty of Business and Communication. And for the topic today is Friendship and Psychological Well-being. Today's session is being live streamed on the University of STEKOM YouTube channel. And now I will read our agenda this afternoon. First, we will start with the presentation delivered by Dr. Noor and continue with the Q&A session. In the next session, we have a presentation and last time is closing. Okay, let's begin. We will start with presentation delivered by Dr. Noor. The time is yours. Thank you.
Can I start? Yes, right? Okay. I would like to share my. All right. Wait, So everyone can look at my slide.
Yes.
Can you see?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Okay. So my voice is clear.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I would like to say thank you for inviting me to give some talk today. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Dr. Nur Salimah. You can call me Dr. Salimah. I am actually a senior lecturer at Faculty of Business and Communication at University of Malaysia Perlis. So if you are interested to contact me, you can find me through my email at salimah@unirank.edu.my. Okay, so in this lovely afternoon Friday, okay, today, I would like to talk about friendship and psychological well-being. So this is very, from the title itself, I know this topic is like very common, okay, very common to hear, like friendship. Who doesn't know what is friendship, right? And psychological well-being, I believe this is also a very common, especially for you know, especially for today's for I think everyone have high awareness on mental health and so on. So I think most of you have heard what is psychological well-being and so on. So this is a very common topic, but even though you may very common with the words, with this friendship words and psychological well-being with this term, but actually this issue, okay, friendship and psychological well-being is even though it is very common to hear, actually it is very rare to be discussed seriously. Okay? Even in your research, it is a still limited research on friendship and psychological well-being. Okay? Because when we are talking about relationship with people, people always or research always emphasize on a relationship with family. Okay, you always talk. You maybe, okay, as a person itself, we always want to discuss about our relationship with our partner, our romantic partner, compared to our relationship with friendship. Okay, because usually friendship is always there. Okay, is always, you know, it is not something that we really discard it seriously lah. Okay, but actually I believe all of you know and all of you realize friendship play a significant role in our life. Okay, friendship actually and research also show that friendship bring a significant relationship and significant impact to individual, okay, especially on their mental health, on their psychological well-being, on many aspects in life. Okay, so I will start with the definition itself lah. Okay. So what is friendship? Okay. So what is friendship? So like I said before, I know you have heard the words friendship. Okay. So what is actually and how we actually define friendship? So friendship is a close bond based on the mutual affection, support, and trust. Okay. And based on the Fisher's 1982, it said that it defined friendship as a voluntary, informal, and personal bond that provides emotional support, companionship, and a sense of belonging. All right. So yes, friendship is a voluntary relationship. All right, because friendship is not like family relationship or work relationship. Okay. Why it is actually a voluntary? Because friendship is not assigned at birth. Okay. You are not born with your friends, okay, like family. Okay, when you are born, you have family, you have fathers, you have your mom, you have your dad, okay, and then you may have siblings. So you born with that kind of relationship, the family relationship. Okay, unlike friendship. So friendship is voluntary, means you choose your friends. Okay, you meet someone and you feel that you are connected, you feel that you have mutual interests, you feel that you share same values and experience with that person, you spend time together, you like her and she like you, so then you form a relationship called as a friendship. So it is a voluntary relationship that are based on your choice, okay, not based on the not involuntary. Okay, involuntary is like family relationship lah, like what, like your father, yeah, like your mom, your fathers, your family, which actually you doesn't need to choose. Okay, you born with the family relationship, right? Okay. Not like the and that's why friendship is voluntary, because it is based on your choice. Okay, you choose your friend, right? So like and then it is also informal. Okay, friendship is informal relationship. It is not formal. Okay, so formal relationship is like yes, it's like family relationship. Okay, so like family relationship. Okay, when you fill in the form, so, like you, if you want to apply a loan lah. Okay, I give you example. If you want to make a loan at the bank. Okay, people will ask a relationship. There are some column that ask you about your relationship. Okay, so the relationship that you can put at the, you can fill in is your relationship with your husband, or you can put your caregiver as your mom, your fathers or sibling, or someone who actually in legal have relationship with you. Okay, like family relationship. Okay, but friendship, you are not, friendship is relationship is not that are not legalized. Okay, that are not formal. Okay, you are not, we cannot structuring the friendship as a formal relationship, because you doesn't have any form or any legal act that can say that this friend have a legal relationship with me. Okay, like family, like your mom, your fathers, and so on, right? And of course, like work relationship. Okay, so in work relationship also, you have been structuring. Okay, at this at PM at AM, I need to meet my boss. So I need to meet my boss because of I have purpose, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, but compared to friendship, you doesn't have any fixed rule. Okay, you can contact your friends anytime. Okay, you can chat. Maybe you can have the chatting daily, weekly. Okay, sometimes you doesn't need to chat with your friend daily. Okay, sometimes even you meet your friends once in a year, you can still talk like you meet her or him every day, right? So that is friendship. It is in formal relationship. And of course, friendship is also a personal bond. Okay, because friendship is built on emotional closeness, trust, and also shared experience. Okay, so it is a unique relationship to each individual and cannot be easily replaced. So usually, okay, why it is a personal, because usually we choose our friend based on our emotional connection. Okay, based on the trust, based on the sense of we think that he or she belong to us. Okay, we feel that we trust her, I trust my friend, I trust her, I trust him. Okay, so that's why it is a personal relationship lah, okay, because it is actually based on our personal decision, which actually caused by your personal trust, personal closeness, personal emotional connection, and also personal experience, right? So yes, the keywords is unlike family or work relationship, friendship are chosen connection that vary in intensity and function across different social setting. Okay, so yes, it is chosen connection that are actually vary in intensity and function across different social setting that we can see in the next slide. Okay, why it is vary in intensity and function? Because there are many types of there are also many type of friendship. Okay, we have acquaintances, which actually refer to a friendship that are based on the casual connection. Okay, like your colleagues or your neighbors. Okay, so he or she become your friends because of the proximity. Okay, she or he live near you. She or he works with you. So with time, you and her become friends. Okay, I use her lah. Okay, you with her or him become friends, and because of the proximity that happened between both of you lah. Okay, you meet her every day, you work with her, and so on. So it is acquaintance. Okay, so usually acquaintances is referred to a very casual connections. You still friends, but maybe not as so deeper relationship lah. Okay, not so deeper. Okay, like you meet her, you can go lunch with her, but not you maybe not really build the personal trust with her. Okay, maybe you still choose what kind of story you want to share, what kind of secret you want to share. So that is acquaintances. Okay, you have relationship with her or him, but very casual, not so deeper, not so deep lah, not so deep. Okay, compared to close friend. So close friend is referred to a few of people that you deeply trust and rely on. Okay, usually, okay, because close friend is someone or is referred to the friends that you share your secret. Okay, you support each other. Okay, you are not only meet or chat daily with her. Not only meet because of works or because of she or he live near with you, but you meet her because you want to talk with you want to talk with her, you want to talk with your friends because you trust her for something. You trust her to share your experience, your value, and so on. Okay, so that is close friend. Okay, and then we also have best friend. Okay, so best friend is a higher level than close friend. Okay, maybe it is quite similar, but we can say that best friend is the most best friends among the close friends, right? So from among the close friends, you still have one person that you really have the deepest and deepest trust and deepest thought and feeling towards her. Okay, so that is referred as a best friend. Okay, so the intensity of trust and intensity of feelings toward the best friend is higher compared to the close friend. But yes, close friend and best friend is quite similar, but the intensity is higher lah for the best friend. Okay, but both friends, okay, both type of friend, best friend or close friend, you have deeply trust and you are support each other, you rely on each other. Okay, and also, okay, for nowadays we also have online friendship. Okay, because especially today's lah, okay, we sometimes doesn't meet the friends. Okay, we only connected with through the digital connection. Okay, so digital connection that can be meaningful but may lack physical present. Okay, means sorry. Okay, okay, so that is online friendship. So it's referred to to the relationship that you build with someone in online. Okay, but sometimes there are debate lah on this online friendships because there are people who are actually really believe and really put really high trust on the online friends. Okay, so yeah, that's why back to the definition itself. Okay, friendship is personal relationship. So maybe some of us, they really have personal connection with someone who are in online. Okay, maybe for us we thought, how can we friend with someone who we never met? But Yes, for some people, they think that I really trust her, even though I never met her. I am really trusting her, even though I just met her online. Okay, so it is very personal. Sometimes online friendship can be your close friend, can be your best friends. Okay, but usually the relationship doesn't happen like that lah. Okay, usually even maybe you start the relationship at the online platforms, but eventually if you really put close relationship with the online friend, I believe eventually you will meet your friends, your online friends physically. Okay, 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 and then so that is a friendship part. So because our topic today is friendship and psychological well-being, so I would like to also present what is psychological well-being. Okay, so what is psychological well-being? Okay, psychological well-being is a state of mental health that involving happiness, resilience, and self-acceptance. Okay, so psychological well-being. Okay, usually when we are talking about psychological well-being or mental health, we always refer as people need to be happy. People need to be positive. Individuals, you need to think positive. You need to think what makes you happy and so on. Okay, so that is what some of the literature said, or what some of people said about psychological or about mental health. Okay, some scholars say that in order for you to have mental health, in order for you to have good mental health, you need to be happy. You need to think positive. Some scholars said that, or most people said that. Okay, actually, okay, in the perspective of psychological well-being, happiness is psychological well-being is not only about being happy. Okay, psychological well-being is actually referred to your potential to live well. Okay, means sometimes we need to accept that we are not happy, but this is myself. I am not happy with this, but how I want to deal with this. Okay, so that is psychological well-being. So means psychological well-being, psychological well-being viewpoint is actually focusing on living well and actualizing an individual's potential. Okay, which mean integrated. It is actually the process of the process of realizing your true self and completely engaging with your genuine self in experiencing life. Okay, means you are accepting yourself that you have problem. You are accepting yourself that you know that you cannot do this. Sometimes you cannot be happy. I have problems. So what can I do? So that is actually psychological well-being. Okay, psychological well-being is not only about being happy, but it is also being resilient and self-acceptant. Okay, because when we accept things, okay, when we accepting something, when we accept that we have problem, or we have something that that are negative. Okay, when we actually realize that, then we can manage it. Okay, if you are still always I'm happy, you are actually avoiding your problem, so the problem cannot be solved. So that is the viewpoint of psychological well-being. Okay, psychological well-being is not avoiding problem, it actually accepting problem, and how the people by realizing that you have the potential to solve the problem, you have the potential to understanding the problem, you have that potential, and because of that, when you realize that, you can manage all of that in your life. Okay, you are not avoiding the problem. So that is a good psychological well-being. Okay, so this psychological well-being, okay, the most popular scholar that actually introduced psychological well-being is Carol Reeve. Okay, so Carol Reeve said, okay, or identifies 6 factors that contribute to the psychological well-being, namely self-acceptance, positive relation with others, autonomy, environmental mastery, and purpose in life and personal growth. Okay, so we will look one by one. Okay, so self-acceptance. Okay. Self-acceptance is refer to your ability to accept one's strengths and weaknesses. Okay, when you have this self-acceptance, you will have the individual will be more resilient in facing pressure, and actually it also makes you believe in yourself to face any life challenges. Okay, so self-acceptance is actually refer to your ability to accept yourself, to know yourself, okay, to identify your bad and your positive attitude, okay, to acknowledge your qualities, your own qualities in your life, okay. So that is self-acceptance, okay. Because if you are not having self-acceptance, it means you are always feel disappointed with yourself. You cannot accept your past life. You have trouble in your personal qualities. Okay, you have trouble to look good at yourself. Okay, you are the one who actually looking back to yourself. Okay, so that if you have bad self-esteem, that is the kind of person that you will be. Okay, you are not accepting yourself, right? And then we have positive relation with others. So for this positive relation with others is also things that contribute or factors that contribute to the good psychological well-being. Okay, so if you have positive relationship with others, it will help individual to manage stress. Okay, having positive relation with others is also indicate that you have the ability to have empathy with others, you have the ability to have feelings with others, you have the ability to thought about to think about others, and you have the ability to put trust on others, okay, as well as you believe that others can trust on you. You also have the ability to believe that people also have feelings towards you, okay, you are feeling good with people around you, okay, so that is actually positive relation with others. So if you have positive relation with others, you by having a positive relation with others, you also have a good support lah, and more so good support in term of moral or instrumental support in your life, okay, that will also contribute to the good psychological well-being, okay. And then autonomy. So autonomy is actually refer to the feeling that people or that individual think that they can control and be independent in making decision for themselves. Okay, autonomy is the sense of freedom for an individual to make choice and decision based on their own values. Okay, so by having an autonomy feelings, okay, it actually leading to a sense of empowerment. Okay, so autonomy is actually refer to the ability of you to make decision on yourself. Okay, that's why at the first I said psychological well-being is not only about being happy. Okay, psychological well-being is about how you deal with yourself. Okay, how you deal with the problem. Okay, so by dealing with the problem, this actually increase or actually enhance your autonomy feelings. Okay, means you can manage your problem. You can make decision on things that you want to control. Okay, you can make decision on things that you think this is the value that I should keep. This is the perspective that I should believe. Sometimes some kind of like that. So if you have that ability, it is actually means you actually have a good psychological well-being. Okay. But if you don't, okay, if you don't have and if you don't really have the autonomy, the kind of person that you might become is actually like you always think about others' expectations. Okay, you cannot make your own decision because you're afraid what others might think about you. Okay, what people will say about this, can many social pressure that makes you think that I cannot follow my own choice of my own decision. Okay, so sometimes if you don't have if you cannot control that, okay, if you cannot control the thinking of what people say to you, okay, what people said about my decision, means you have low level of autonomy. Okay, means you cannot take in charge, okay, with your own problem or with your own decision and so on. Okay, and then we also have environmental mastery. So environmental mastery is also like autonomy, okay, quite similar, but Autonomy is referred on decision in making decision in believing on yourself about your own perspective and values. But environmental mastery is more on controlling the environment. Okay, you know, like your external activities like your co-workers, your contacts, like your family, your friends, and so on. So that is environmental mastery. Means you can control not only yourself, but you can also control your external environment, external relationship, external factors, and so on. Right? Okay. And then purpose of life. Okay, so this is one of the factors that can contribute to psychological well-being. Okay, purpose of life is actually referred to having goals and meaning in life that provide motivation and resilience for individuals to face stress. Okay, so purpose of life is very important to individual, right? So it is useless if you are happy but you doesn't have any purpose in your life. Okay, that's why sometimes we can see that why that person is look very happy but still but actually he or she is in depression state. Okay, because sometimes one of the thing is because they doesn't have purpose of life. They doesn't know why actually they live in this world. What should I do? What will I become? Okay, so by not having a clear purpose of life is actually impact in many ways, like in our life. Okay, so it also impact on how we want to make decision. It's also impact on how we want to control environment. Okay, it also impact on why I should make good relationship with others and so on, right? So that is purpose of life. Okay, and then the last one is personal growth. Okay, so personal growth is actually also one of the factors that contribute to psychological well-being. So personal growth is actually refer to the sense of the individual, okay, to the ability of individual with a growth mindset, that are more likely to see stress as an opportunity for learning and self-improvement. Okay, so this is personal growth. Okay, means if you have a good psychological well-being in the personal growth element, in the personal growth component, means you know that facing difficulties is actually a learning process. Facing a problem is actually something you look the problem as an opportunity. So that is something that if I solve this problem, I will learn something. Okay, I will solve something and I will get something. So that is personal growth. Okay, sometimes we need to have this sense, sometimes we need to have this ability, because when we have this mindset, okay, then you can deal with your problem better. Okay, because you have this kind of mindset. You think that problem, life is not easy, but eventually the thing that you face now that you think is not easy will become easy later on eventually, right? So that kind of mindset is actually will help you to have a better life. Will help you to have a better life and better perform as an individual, right? Okay, so that so we have a look at what is friendship, what is psychological well-being, and now we'll look a little bit, okay, about the science of friendship. Okay, so the importance of friendship, okay, the importance of friends, the importance of friends in your life, okay, have been said in the theory, okay, like Maslow hierarchy of needs. Okay, in this theory, in the theory of Maslow hierarchy of needs, friendship is actually falls under love and belonging needs. Okay, I believe all of you have heard, okay, Maslow hierarchy of needs. So basically, as a human, as an individual, we have we have hierarchy of needs. Okay, we have basic needs, and then we have basic needs is like your needs for foods. Okay, for foods, for have a safe house and so on. Okay, and then relationship like friendship is actually falls under love and belonging needs. So as a human, forming a relationship with others, such as friendship, is important because it is also one of the needs for humans, okay, because it falls under love and belonging needs, okay. By having friends, you will have the sense of you belong to someone, okay. You have the sense of you are being loved or being trusted by others, okay. So um that's why we if we have children or if we have young sibling, okay, like our sister and our brother, we always feel worried, okay, if they go to school and they don't make friends, okay, because we know that friend is important, okay. If you don't if we go somewhere, okay, if you go to school, if you go to workplace and we don't have friends, okay, we cannot make, or at least we cannot be socialized, so it's actually indicate that maybe you have problem, or why people doesn't want to friend or with you, or why you doesn't friend with others. So it actually like indicates some problem with that, because we know that as we live in this world, we cannot live alone, right? We live with other people, and one of the people is friends. So friends is important because by having friends, you feel connected with the environment, you feel connected with the school, we feel connected with the workplace, we feel connected, we feel belonging to the social, okay, something like that, right? So and then not only that, not only for friends, not only for the needs of love and belonging, okay, but having friends is also can act as a buffers against stress and mental health challenge, okay, based on the social support theory. So in social support theory, it said that all individual will face difficulties in life, okay, will face stress in life, okay. This is life, okay. Life itself is what we call is a maiden ujian, is a test for people, okay. Life itself is a test for people, okay. But by having people in your life just as friend, it can act as a buffers against stress and mental health challenge, okay. Sometimes friends cannot solve the problem. Maybe friends is not a person who will solve your stress, will not actually give your remedy to your mental health challenge, okay, but it actually at least will buffers, okay, will reduce the impact, will buffers the impacts against the stress and the challenge that you face in your life, okay. So that is social support theory, what have been said in the social support theory, okay. And then there are also theory that talk about the brain and friendship. So as we know, okay, when we are happy, when we feel good, we will release what we call it as a dopamine dopamine and dopamine hormone, something like that, okay. So by having friendship is actually can release oxytocin, okay, the bonding itself release the dopamine, okay. Dopamine is actually referred to the feeling of feeling good, the feeling good, feeling happiness, and when you're feeling good, it can also reduce cortisol, okay, stress. So all of this, it will not only help your mental health, but also by having a good friend, by having a relationship, is also have significant impacts in your physiology, okay, your physical health also, okay. Okay, and then okay, so like our topic today, okay, friendship and the psychological well-being, and all friendship in the mental health benefits, okay. So friendship is enhance self-esteem and resilience, okay. So by enhancing the self-esteem and resilience, is actually enhance the self-acceptance and also the autonomy itself, okay. Okay, because we are talking about psychological well-being, right? So when why it is actually why we say that friends actually validate, as friend is actually can enhance the self-esteem and resilience of the individual, because usually friends, okay, when we feel stressed, or when we feel we feel we feel not good with ourselves, okay. Like if you feel you are being rejecting by something, okay, usually friend will validate our feeling and boost confidence, right? They will be the person who actually calm you, okay. You can talk with them about your rejection and so on, and friends usually play the role to validate the feelings and eventually will boost your confidence about yourself and will enhance the self-esteem and also resilience. Okay, especially for young people. Okay, because young people sometimes they don't share their problem with family anymore. Okay, with the parents anymore. They usually share their problem with their friends. Okay, so it's not like they don't share totally. Okay, sometimes there are some problem that they share only to the friend. Okay, there are some problem that they share only to the family. Okay, but many aspect in especially for the young generation. Okay, they go to school, they go to university, so many issue that happen around them is actually being understood, is being more understood by their friends compared to their family. So they need friends to tell about the problem. Okay, so and usually the good friends will validate the feelings and calm the situation and eventually will enhance the self-esteem and resilience lah toward the individual, and they will feel good, they will feel better about after sharing the problem with their friend and so on. Okay, and then yes, of course. Okay, friend also reduce stress and anxiety. Okay, because friend is someone who can provide emotional support and also sense of belonging. Okay, this is also always happen. Okay, during our study. Okay, sometimes we feel very overwhelmed with our study. Okay, before the important exam or because of the assignment. Okay, so friend, okay, usually friend is the someone who actually really understand the situation, and that's why he or she can provide a better emotional support lah to that kind of situation. Okay, because they share similar situation, they share similar stress and similar anxiety about that situation. Okay, so yeah, friend can reduce stress and anxiety. Okay, and of course, okay, similar, friend can also supports emotion regulation. Okay, like after talking with friend can help process emotion healthily lah. Okay, like uh okay, because sometimes, okay, if we I think most of you, okay, when we talk with friend, okay, we become ourselves better. Okay, we will tell everything to our friends. Okay, compared to our moms or compared to our family or our dad. Okay, friends can be someone who actually, you share everything with her. Okay, so by share everything, by talking with the friend, can help to process the emotion healthily, right? So it supports the emotional regulations, right? So, but also, of course, there are also challenges in friendship, right? Because in friendship, there are also toxic friendship. Okay, toxic friendship is actually refer to a friendship, a relationship that you build with the friends that drain your energy, manipulate or discourage you. Okay, so in our world, in our life, okay, not all people is good. Okay, not all our friend is good person. Okay, some friendship or some friends, okay, we think that he or she is our friend, but he or she is not really our friend. Okay, they are actually toxic friend. Okay, where this friend is actually manipulate you, okay, use you, or doesn't want to see you happy, not really feel good about seeing you being good. Okay, they actually want more from you and so on. So there are actually not only friendship, okay, there are many toxic relationships in our life. Okay, so it can also happen in friendship. So that is the challenge, right? And then social media roles. Okay, okay. So social media rules, like while it connects, it can also create unrealistic expectation. Okay, so in social media, there are many informations that actually create expectation on you. Okay, so sometimes we expect more from our friends. Okay, or our friends expect more from us. Okay, so that's And sometimes the expectation is unrealistic. Okay, like nowadays we can see in the social media, in order to be a good friend, you need to, organize a special a surprise party, something like that. You need to give presents, something like that. So sometimes relationship or friendship is not built on that. Okay, but in social media, it shows that in order for you to build a good relationship with others, in order for you to build a relationship with your friends, you need to give something. Okay, give something physically. Okay, so sometimes in friendship or in any relationship, okay, sometimes just be there, support emotionally is actually enough, and actually that is actually the important things. But sometimes because of the social media, the information or what has been portrayed in social media can cause the unrealistic expectation, and sometimes it causes us to look at the unimportant things rather than important things like your emotional connection. Okay, we see on the physical connection, we doesn't realize on the emotional connection. Okay, and then also challenges in friendship is like conflict management. Okay, conflict management is actually, yeah, of course, in any relationship, okay, including friendship, disagreement are natural. Okay, but resolution is a key. So in friendship, okay, it is good. It is also related with the last point. Okay, compared to conflict that happen in family relationship, that happen in work relationship, conflict that happen in friendship is the most fragile thing. Okay, because even though friendship is built based on based on emotional connections, but it is a really fragile relationship. Some conflict can turn off the friendships, can turn off or can disconnect the friendship totally. Okay, because friendship is not connected with the, with the formal bond. Okay, so sometimes because of the conflict, it can make the friends do not come back to you. It can make your friend far from you, and then just the relationship just like uh, if it is not resolved. Okay, it can make the friendship to be lost in that way lah. Okay, so that's why resolving or solving the issues in friendship is also important. Okay, because it have higher risk to be terminated. Okay, because friendship is very fragile in terms of they are not connected with the formal bond like family. It is not connected structurally. So it's only connected by your emotion, by your personal bond. Okay, so if you are not solving the personal issues, then what is have been left. Okay, so that's why I said that that's why people say friendship is fragile relationship. That's why in our life, okay, I take example. Okay, in you have friends, very good friend in school, but because of the distance, because of the because of the time, because of the limited time that you spend with your friends, that issue itself can be the cause of why your relationship with your friend is terminated. Okay, yeah, all right. So that's why we need to put effort to maintain and strengthening the friendship. Okay, so there are actually 5 friendship maintenance behavior that can help sustain and strengthen the friendship that identified by the Stafford and Canary 1991. Okay, this 5 friendship maintenance behavior is referred as positivity, openness, assurance, social networks, and sharing tasks. Okay, so if you have these 5 maintenance behavior, or maybe 1 or 2 or only 1 maintenance behavior, it could be the behavior that maintain your friendship, right? So positivity is actually refer to the behavior that involve behaving in a optimistic, and supportive manner within the friendship. Okay, like being polite, expressing appreciation, avoiding unnecessary criticism, and making interaction enjoyable, right? And then we also have openness. Okay, openness is actually referred to uh, refer to okay, bye bye. Okay, sorry. So